What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the Kobe 8 What the Kobe the GX batch. Before we get into these, I want to remind you that this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new to the channel, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe for me. I really appreciate it. So helpful. You can also be sure to follow me on Instagram and then TikTok at kvegaskickz. Guys, I really appreciate all your support, and we're going to jump right in these Kobe's. So this one needs no introduction. In fact, I've already reviewed it a couple times on my channel. However, in the S2 batch, again, this is the GX. So new look at these. Hopefully we got more coming. I was going to try to grab every batch of these that becomes available. Just an iconic Kobe, and we're going to take as many looks at them as we can. Let me show you where I grabbed this pair from, guys. One of my favorite sellers from Instagram. There is her information right there, and of course I'll have it in the description. Mention Kvegas, I know she'll get you taken care of. So let's dive right in. You got that Kobe 8 outsole. Of course, this one's in that nice semi-translucent green. The other one's in blue, of course. You got that nice herringbone. The updated Pro traction pattern, of course. Real carbon fiber, your Shizuku. These things had really good traction on the court. I've already had them on the court. They do squeak, for those of you that want to know that. So there's that. But yeah, really good traction, really bit on the court. I was very impressed, especially for a semi-translucent outsole. That midsole cage, of course, is in your green on this one. Starts in a lighter green, then that gradient fade to the darker with your orange speckles. Looks good. Of course, there is your Shizuku. Going around the medial side, looking pretty clean. There are a few glue spots here and there. Nothing too dramatic for sure. Really clean around the toe box area, so that's all good. Like to see that. Now, as far as the fit and the comfort of these shoes, I was a little concerned because the GX Kobe 6 tends to fit me at least snug. If I get a men's 13, which is my natural size, a little snug on my toes. Not so snug that I can go up a full size to a 14, but they don't have a 13.5, so it's like, you know, what do you do? Kobe 8s, though, do not fit that way in GX. They do fit true to size. I was very happy about that. So you can get your normal Kobe size. You will be good to go. Comfort-wise, they do come with the correct drop-in midsole, the React, and it is more comfortable right out of the box than the S2. The S2 is a little bit more stiff, not quite as bouncy, I guess is the way to put it. Now the S2 does break in and then feel better. These felt really good right out of the box, so there's that. The upper, of course, you had that engineered mesh with the print all over it, orange on this one, blue, purplish on the other. You do have the film protective layer around your mud guard. I think you can see that going all the way around to the heel counter, of course. Really good shape on the toe box on this one as well, not quite as bulky as the S2. This is not going to be a comparison video. I'm not going to, do that. I'll point out a few things since I've already reviewed the S2, and if I get the World Killer batch in hand, I may do a side-by-side video with all three. We'll see. That's not what this is going to be today. So mesh is very soft and pliable, no problems with that. You do get the correct standard laces in them already. Also, this batch does come with the extra laces, so that's good. That was a first on the reviews. Tongue looks good. You get your Kobe on this one, KB24 on the other. There is a shot of your Shizuku surrounded by your snake. Print on the back of this tongue, and then of course green hits on your sock liner. Look really good, and of course there's that drop-in midsole. We'll take a look at that momentarily. You got the TPU hits on your eye stays. Look good. The swoosh on this one, both the yellow on the lateral and medial side, had that kind of print on there. I think you can see that, and they do glow in the dark, both lateral and medial side. And then on the other shoe, your Shizuku up at the top of the tongue has that glow effect too. I'll try to have a picture of that. But that's another thing this batch has that the other one, the S2, did not thus far. Another big thing is the size and placement of the swoosh. They did a little bit better job on this one with that, so there you go. Heel counter, you got like a matted out finish and then glossy metallic right here underneath the Kobe signature. Same thing back here, you got more of a textured leather underneath the heel counter, more matted out finish also than the S2 did. And then there is your Shizuku. I think they did a really good job on the shape on that one. Nice curve up at your ankle area, or your Achilles, excuse me. And then here is your medial side. Again, padding in here, everything felt really good on foot. And again, it does have that print on the yellow. It is not textured, but you can see the design. And then again, it does glow in the dark. And there's a good shot of the medial side. Let's bring in the left one, because this is one that people have been talking about with this batch. The blue shoe, everybody's been talking about the print back here being, is it too dark, not too dark? And to be honest, guys, I don't know, because I've seen conflicting pictures of supposed retail pairs that look more like this, and then some that look slightly more like the S2. From what I can tell though, the S2 is a little bit lighter. Or I know it's a little bit lighter. What I mean is a little bit lighter than retail. I think retail is actually closer to this. But at any rate, this is what the GX looks like. You're welcome to check out some of my videos if you want to see what I'm talking about with the S2. But it's much more lighter, like really starting right in this area, back towards the heel counter. All this right here is not quite as dark. So this one is looking very nice. Another thing I need to point out, the red on here, not only does it have the scale texture look, but it actually is textures. You can feel the textured look on there. There's your Shizuku, and let's check them out from the rear. Pretty good. Another shot of the Kobe signature, and then of course you got your Nike on this one too. That's another thing people have been talking a lot about. The Nike, where it's cut on the K, etc., etc. I'm not going to try to get into all that. I'm just going to show you what the GX looks like, and then you can take it for what it is. There is the 3M. You can see where the cut is, all that good stuff. This is your GX batch. So outsole looks great. Again, they felt good on court, really bit. Shot of your Shizuku with the KB24. All right, and let's take a look at our Strobel. You see inside just the white, nothing really in there because there is no tech. There's your size tag. Like I said, we do have the correct drop-in React midsole. Very comfortable right out of the box for the correct size, men's 13, Nike React, everything that you would expect. All right, guys, shoes look perfect. Love this pair. Let's take a look at the packaging, because this is the first batch I've gotten that has the new correct box. Really nice looking box. You got this glossy look all over with the scale pattern and the gold signature. That look is going to continue all the way around the box. All right, got your Shizuku and a gold foil window, and then not sure about this, jelly is the shoe here. So obviously that's not correct, but I mean, I don't really care. We got the right box, all that good stuff. Men's 13, inside the black look to the lid, and you do have the correct tissue paper. So the black scales with that gold Shizuku, and then you got white tissue paper underneath that. So yeah, all that's good. And the box was really well protected in shipping. I always appreciate that, especially when it's a nice looking box like this. So yeah, they did a really good job with that one. And the shoes look great. Again, yeah, this is one of, if not my favorite all-time Kobe. It was previously was so hard to get your hands on. Now thankfully we can, and we got multiple batches, hopefully more on the way. Man, what a great time to be a sneakerhead. So anyway, guys, that's my unboxing review of this Kobe 8 What the Kobe, the GX batch. I hope you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my other socials, and be on the lookout, guys. We got a lot more reviews coming your way.